Welcome back to Hawk Talk. Here with the coach, Coach Jason Hudnell, National Park College Athletic Director. I'm Mark Oliver, sports information for Nighthawk Nation. Coach, what a week it's been since the last time we've talked. Basketball season up and running, full force. Each team picking up their first wins this past week and really impressing early.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an exciting time to be a Nighthawk fan. A lot of things going on all at once. If you're a sports fan and you like college athletics, then Garland County is going to be a great place to be. It's going to be fun. Got to travel with our women's basketball team earlier this week and got picked up their first W of the year. It's always good to get that monkey off your back and break the win column. So the girls were excited about that.
Of course, each team taking 2 losses to start the season, which maybe doesn't look great on paper, but these teams are playing up against some really tough competition. No slouches. We're ready to grow our programs and get them the best experience possible. We want conference wins, and we want NJCAA regional tournament wins.
That's right. You know, our young men and women, they've gone out of region, out of conference. We've went and played some Division I NJCAA schools. Both programs have gone and done that. We think that's going to help prepare us when we get into conference play. So we're not really backing away or shying away from anybody.
You had an opportunity to really sit in and get to know the women's team really well this week on the road. Kind of a new squad this week, or this season rather, for Coach Marvin Moody. Got a few returning sophomores and 10 new freshmen on the team. What are your thoughts about this year's group?
Hey, a lot of new faces. Coach Moody's doing a good job getting some new faces in, have some new shooters come in. We're going to be able to mix that. Some of our returners are going to have their first game back in action with us this upcoming weekend against Champions. So we've got Jade and Amani and Katie Walthall are all with us again, and we're able to get a couple of those we're able to get a little bit of action, and we're working Amani in. So really excited about what they're doing. It was good to see those girls smile when they got that win, kind of break the ice on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting that first one, it's all downhill from here. So you mentioned something. Let's talk about it. Champion Christian College. Now, those of you who have followed Nighthawk athletics and basketball in particular since the beginning, a few years ago, know that this was kind of the iconic showcase of that first year of club basketball, specifically for the men, but now the women's program getting their shot as well. Let's talk about it a little bit. It has been since November of 2018 since Champion has played the men's team. And of course, it'll be the debut for the women.
That's right.
But we go back in time a little bit. That first year, you know, the first game on the road at their place over at Gospel Light, it was like packed in like sardines, literally.
Yeah.
What a fun atmosphere. But the Nighthawks fell.
Fun for you.
It was
fun for you.
That's true.
Fun's not what I remember.
You're the head coach at the time. You lose in double overtime. I know that one certainly stung against a crosstown rival. And then game 2, you guys are able to secure the Battle of Bathhouse Row down at the Hot Springs Convention Center. What a show that was, winning in double overtime.
That's right. Had split the first 2 there, both of them going into double overtime. And then that first year, remember we had that third matchup. Very rarely that you play a team 3 times, but the way the schedules worked out that year, it kind of behooved both of our programs at the time to go ahead and play a third time, to have a home and then a neutral site game. And then that third game, I'll mention that one. When we played here at the Kettle, I think we ended up winning by 20, 25 points.
What I will say is it was not a double overtime game.
That's exactly right.
Because I went back and I watched the one where you won at the convention center, and in that post-game interview you said, I can't wait to do this in regulation, and you turned around and you did it just like that. You guys also faced the Tigers on the road at North Ark in a classic game towards the end of 2018, and nothing since then. It's been a long time, and now Hot Springs 2 college basketball teams are back facing off in the Kettle. What's this going to be like?
Hey, it's going to be a lot of fun. Mark, over the last couple of days, my phone's been blowing up. People wanting tickets, wanting to get in. With our COVID protocols, we've had to restrict seating a little bit. And so if it wasn't for that, people would be hanging from the rafters. I can promise you, because we're going to have as full a house as what we're allowed to have. There's probably going to be some disappointed people that are going to need to watch on the live stream, which we encourage you to do that. Mark and Nathan will do a great job with that. But, hey, we're ready to keep this win streak going. Champion got us in double double overtime at their place at one time, and then that we've beat them 3 straight since then. And so we think we're poised and ready to extend that winning streak.
Of course, looking for the 3rd straight win for the Nighthawk men. The Nighthawk women are in their home debut this season.
That's right.
And Champion Christian College, the women are ranked number 2 in the NCCAA. They just knocked off number 1 Arlington Baptist, something that the Nighthawk women did last year.
That's correct.
But this is a big game, not only for the women to show and spread their wings here at home, but they can do it against tough competition.
Yeah, that's right. This champion team, they play in a Christian college national conference, and so they're going to come in here. They're going to be ready to play. They're highly ranked. I believe the men are ranked too. I'm not sure where they are at as well, but the women are excited about the opportunity. They're excited to get to play in front of the home crowd. Haven't got to do that yet. We've had our road stretch, and so it's really exciting for me when we've got these weekend games at home. Both our men and our women are playing, and really just get to showcase the talent that we have, the product that we have here in front of our community.
And what a big show for here in Hot Springs on a weekend. It's a kind of rainy and gloomy, perfect weather for going inside and watching basketball.
Absolutely.
We're sold out.
It's absolutely sold out.
Absolutely sold out. There are no more general admission, student, faculty. This is going to be a big deal. So if you didn't happen to get tickets, don't fret. We've got the games live streamed. xzerosports.com. The women play at 2.
That's correct.
The men play at 4. And we're ready for anything that happens in this one.
It's going to be a fun one.
It's a battle. It's a rivalry. And it's going to be awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Coach, one last thing before we break for this week. Nighthawk baseball and softball is right around the corner. Coach Thompson, Coach Taylor have been working extra hard getting their teams ready. We've got a lot more Nighthawk athletics on the way. February is going to be busy.
That's right. And I would just like to say this again. If you haven't been to a baseball, a softball game, or to a basketball game, if you haven't really caught on to some of the things that we're doing with Nighthawk athletics, man, jump on the bandwagon. We are absolutely about to blow this thing up. We've got new sports coming in next fall, men's and women's soccer. It's an exciting time to be a Nighthawk. We need absolutely every community member that we can get to jump on board and be a part of Nighthawk Nation.
He's Coach Jason Hudnell, Athletic Director of National Park College. I'm Mark Oliver. This is Hawk Talk. We'll catch you next week.
Get 'em Hawks.